foods that we eat actually provide the structural basis, the building blocks of the very neurons that allow us to think over time. There are a lot of data now that indicate certain things that we can do, including certain foods that we should eat in order to enhance our brain function. Some of the most frequent questions I get are about food and the brain. Everybody seems to want to know what they should eat and what they shouldn't eat in order to have peak brain function, to be able to focus and memorize things and so forth, and in order to maintain brain health over time, because nobody wants to lose their memory or have troubles with cognition. Fortunately, there are a lot of data now from really good quality peer-reviewed studies that indicate certain things that we can do, including certain foods that we should eat and perhaps even some foods that we should avoid in order to enhance our brain function. And of course, when I say brain, what I really mean is nervous system function, because how we are able to move and remember things, etc., doesn't just depend on the neurons, the nerve cells that are in our head. It also depends on our spinal cord and the neurons that connect to all the organs of our body. So in general, there are two categories of things that are going to improve brain health from the perspective of nutrition. The first category is the general category of things that we eat and avoid and things that we do and avoid doing that will modulate brain health and function. What do I mean by modulate? Well, getting quality sleep on a regular basis, making sure that you're socially connected, making sure that you're not depressed. All these things are vitally important to our overall health. And of course, they will impact brain function, but they do it more or less indirectly. Okay, there are a few things that happen in sleep which directly benefit brain function and repair, etc. But today I really want to concentrate not on the things that modulate our overall health, but rather the things that mediate brain health directly, and in particular, how certain foods enhance brain function. And we are going to talk about how we can change our relationship to food, literally how we can start to prefer certain foods that are better for us than others. So just briefly, I want to touch on the modulatory components because they are vital. First of all, getting quality sleep on a regular basis and ample sleep on a regular basis is the foundation of all mental health and physical health. There's no question about that. So I just want to make crystal clear that unless you're sleeping well on a regular basis, your brain will suffer. You won't be able to focus very well, learn very well, and indeed, there are data linking poor quality sleep to dementia, or at least exacerbating pre-existing dementias and things of that sort. So get your sleep in order. The other, of course, is cardiovascular health and exercise. The general prescription that's out there in the literature, and I think is well supported, is to get somewhere between 150 and 180 minutes of cardiovascular exercise per week. If you choose to also use resistance exercise, that's great, but the 150 to 180 minutes minimum per week of cardiovascular exercise is crucial for heart health, and heart health directly relates to brain health because the brain consumes a lot of oxygen, glucose, and other factors that are delivered via the blood.